What's going on, everyone? Cameron Blazy, welcome you to week 2 of the CBLA Draft League. Now, as you can tell, I'm a day late on this, but who cares? It's Screw My Draft. It's just meant for fun. Now, as you can see, I'm on the other side, and I'm rocking with Machoke, Seismitoad, Altaria, Venomoth, Garbodor, which is a very special Garbodor, and Quagsire, and prosneasel of the SEMO Sneasels. Our opponent, the powerful Liz. I'm sorry, I just bumped the mic. I don't know how loud that's gonna be, but that's okay. We have, like I said, prosneasel of the SEMO Sneasels. Liz, a good friend of mine. She's a mod for aDrive. She's a pretty cool person. Go check her out in the links in the description. Her Twitter will be down there. So she's rocking the Mantine, the Mantine, the Ninetales, the Flygon, the Sneasel, the Simisear, and the Kyurem. So let's hop into this. Before I lead off, I feel like she's either going to lead with Flygon or Ninetales. If she leads with, and I was thinking Altaria really is good against the Ninetales. If it's Flygon, I'm screwed. But I do it anyway. Let's get into this. She leads Ninetales, I lead with Altaria, and this is especially bulky Altaria. Now, Mantine is here, and we go on a huge, it's Icy Wind, I Dragon Dance. I Cotton Guard, I Dragon Dance. It's just, this goes on for about 29 turns. So skip to about turn 29. Just fast forward if you don't want to keep watching this. But the reason I stay and I keep Dragon Dancing is because if I can get to a speed where I outspeed the Kyurem, I sweep her team. I was like, maybe she's scarfed. If she is, then I'll lose my Altaria. But if she isn't, and Altaria outspeeds, then I think we can sweep. So she just air slashes me when she's faster. I just Dragon Dance so I can outspeed her, or I Cotton Guard. I Cotton Guard, predicting the switch there into Sneasel. She Icy Winds again. It's not doing a lot. I can just roost up on this thing or Dragon Dance. My only offensive move was Dragon Claw because she has no Dragon Swap in, like Dragon Resist. So, as you can see, this just goes on. This is how the battle is until turn 29, when finally she makes a swap, and you will see what that swap is soon. But she just air slashes me, I take a good chunk out, I Dragon Dance again, I'm at almost max attack. So I Dragon Dance again, trying to get to a higher enough speed, and I just really wanted to outspeed that Kyurem. Like, if I could outspeed the Kyurem, I was good. But she would not allow me to outspeed the Kyurem. And Kyurem is kind of scary, because, like, all I gotta do is just, if I can just, it hits really hard. I don't know if it was physical or special, even though Scarf special is very common. But physical Kyurem is nothing to, like, sleep on. Physical Kyurem is pretty scary. I've gotten destroyed on the UU ladder by physical Kyurem sometimes. So, yeah, I do Dragon Claw and I do like 80%. And my thought process was to just keep trying to Dragon Dance until A, she misses an Icy Wind and I can outspeed the Kyurem with no problem if she's not scarfed. And I was going to do this until she hit about 80%. And that happens. It's just, this takes forever, okay? This battle is long. It's probably the longest battle I've ever done in League format. It was like 70 turns or something like that. So we're sitting here, we're at max health, and she just air slashes me, and I'm like, I can Dragon Dance again. Because as you can see, what her strategy is to slow down things and air slash them. So I get another Dragon Dance. I was hoping she would miss. I was like, just miss one more. Because I don't need to roost anymore, just miss one more and I can win. Basically, because like Dragon Dance, I need my speed. I needed that speed. But I don't end up getting the speed, which is very unfortunate. It annoys the crap out of me that I don't get the speed, but there's really nothing I can do. She just keeps Icy Winding me, and I'm being forced to Dragon Dance and Roost and all this shenanigans. And I should have Dragon Clawed here, because I would have knocked her out. But I was being stubborn. So this turn, I Dragon Dance. I realized, oh crap, she's over 80%. I need to Dragon Dance. And here comes the Sneasel, predicting me to do other things. So she hangs on with her Focus Sash, and she's going to go for a Fake Out. And the nice thing about that is, I just get more health. And she goes for knockoff to get my leftovers off, and I Dragon Claw, and Altaria picks up a kill. And when Kirim comes in, I know I can't outspeed because I don't have my speed, so I just swap out into Machoke. Because Machoke can live anything, and she misses a Draco Meteor, which is kind of unfortunate. And I just go for a Rock Slide because it hits everything except for the Flygon super effectively. So she tracks me, and I was looking, and everything but Altaria is male on my team, which is kind of wild. So I swap into Nimbus, she goes into Flygon. I make a double into Quagsire, and she outrages, and it does about 38%. And I don't have the Ice Beam, so I just try to recover this thing out. And as you can see, Greg taking shots at Zoroark in the chat. So I just called trying to get a burn, and I don't get the burn. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't get the burn. So I'm just here. I go for Toxic, I believe. Yeah, go Toxic, predicting the switch. I didn't think she would go into Mantine, to be honest, but that worked. Well, here comes this, and I'm predicting the old... I was thinking Solar Beam, and I was like, well, if it's Solar Beam, I'll be good. So I swap into this, but she doesn't go for Solar Beam. She goes for Psyshock and gets a crit. Luckily, I roosted that turn. And I was like, oh, Psyshock can't do much if I set up a Cotton Guard. And she can Nasty Plot all she wants. She won't be doing that much to me, but I realized I won't be doing that much to her. Because Flamethrower gets another crit and does about 41%. And as you can see, my Dragon Claw does barely 25%, and she has leftovers. So she goes for another Flamethrower, does 24%. I roost up. And we're here. She goes to max special attack. I set up a Dragon Dance so I can hit a little harder. She goes for Flamethrower, and it does a good amount. I go for a Roost, so I can try to lift some more hits. And I think this turn I Dragon Claw. Yeah, a Dragon Claw, and I do about 30%, 36%. And she Flamethrowers again. I live, and hindsight is 20/20. I should have roosted there, but I thought I could get a good roll. And I don't, but it's whatever. So she goes into this. I was like, oh, my Quagsire has Unaware. So I'm good. I go out into it and I click Earth Power because I was predicting the Solar Beam because I think I calced where I don't know why oh yeah, because she can't Solar Beam. She couldn't Solar Beam me because there was no sun. So we just make this like thing going back and forth for a while. Semi-Seer's here, and it has Natural Gift, Lychee Berry. I was not expecting this. So I just go into Machoke, and she goes for the Recycle, she gets another one. I go for Close Combat, which activates her Lychee Berry. So now she's at +1. This is kind of scary. I go into Quagsire because I know she can't kill me with another Lychee Berry unless she recycled that turn. So she doesn't have her Lychee Berry. She goes for Recycle to get it. I click Earth Power, and I knock out her Semi-Seer. Now, I think Mantine, yeah, Kirim's here, and Kirim basically puts a hole through my team through everything. She goes for Earth Power. I'm expecting the Garbodor, I guess. I go for Toxic to put this thing on a timer. I think I go for Recover here. Yeah, I double out into Venomoth to try and set up, but because Earth Power did like 30% to me. So I go for Sludge Bomb, try to get as much damage off. She goes for Attract, and so I'm immobilized by Love, trying to get another Sludge Bomb off. She goes for the Icy Wind, and now this time I'm predicting the Air Slash because she outspeeds, and I go out into Garbodor. Now this Garbodor is Rock Polish Garbodor. I don't get to use it, which sucks so much because she goes out into Flygon. I wanted to use that so much. I wanted to use that so much. Rock Polish Garbodor just swept her. So I go for Close Combat. I knock out Flygon, and Kirim comes in. And it's at a point where it has to pick a move and get stuck in it. So she clicks Earth Power. This is when I realize, oh, Venomoth takes like nothing from that. So I be that guy, use the Captain, and I go for Quiver Dance. And that is game. Good game, Helen. Like I said, check her out in the description. I lived the other one, as you can see, no problem. Sludge Bomb comes off and wipes her out. The crit did not matter. With the +1, it was doing like 70% min. Venomoth is now up to 4 kills, I believe. Either 4 or 5. I'm 90% sure it's 4. So, question of the day. How many kills do you think Venomoth's going to have? But with that, I'm going to get out. Thanks for watching. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment, go check out Liz. But with that, I'm out. See you guys next time. Bye.